All right, so this is your Chapter 7 programming projects. Now, I'm going to write the first two for you, so this video is going to demonstrate the Rainfall class. You guys will be responsible for your driver's license exam, grade book, lottery application, array operations, 2D array operations, and your phone book array list. Now, there's a little bit more work for this chapter, but we're taking like 4 weeks to complete it. So if you guys just do, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you do 1.5 programs a week, you should be fine, and that's not too much. So anyway, rainfall class. It says write a rainfall class that stores the total rainfall for each of the 12 months in an array of doubles. The program should have methods that return the following: the total rainfall for the year, the average monthly rainfall, the month with the most rain, the month with the least rain. Demonstrate the class in a complete program. Input validation: do not accept negative numbers for monthly rainfall figures. Okay, so I got main, rainfall, and rainfall set up already. So let's go ahead and do this. Got my import scanner. Let's think here. There's a couple ways to do this. I'm going to do it the wrong way, and then I'll do it the way that I would do it if I was... Well, there's a right way, but... yeah. Well, I'll just show you. So, for int I equals 0, I is less than month, I plus plus. So int month is going to equal 12. Okay, so you can do a system.out.println. Please enter the rainfall for month plus what do we got here? I plus 1 plus a semicolon. Okay, and this is where you could say, so we're going to create a, you could say double could say, let me think here, double this year equals a new double, and pass the month in. So that would give it 12 months. So I could say this year at position 0 is equal to my scanner dot next double. Okay, so this is where we want to do scanner, my scanner equals new scanner. Okay, now don't do it like this, because every time you run it, look what you're doing. You have to ask the user to enter the information in for each month. So testing that is a nightmare. See if it is even going to pop up here. Ugh, sorry, my computer is running slow. So I don't know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 2. Okay, 3. Okay, so you don't want to do that for 12 months. It's just too much information to run. So I would say comment that out, even though it's the right way to do it. You enter your algorithm and you run it 12 times. That's the right way to do it, but it's just too hard. So what I would do instead of this, I would do double this year, and I would set it equal to and hard code it. Okay, and it needs to be a double, so I don't know, you can do 1 point, let's see, 1.6, 2.1, 1.7, 3.5, 2.6, 3.7. So that's the first 6 months. 0.9, 2.6, 9, 4.3, 2.4, 3.7. All right. So now I've got my variable. Okay. So I can come down here and I can say, let's see here. Rainfall, my rainfall equals new rainfall, and I'll pass in this year. Excuse me. Okay, so let's create our constructor. So we'll say public rainfall, and we will accept the double, just say it's rain, say my rain is new double with the rain dot length. Okay, and we'll just do a for loop to populate my rain with the this year. So we'll say int I equals 0, I is less than my rain dot length, I plus plus. Say my rain at position I is equal to rain at position I. Okay, so not too hard. We've got rain that gets passed in, so whatever's at position 0 for rain gets stored in my rain at position 0, and now we can use this variable. Okay, so that sets up our variable in here. Okay, and so let's go back here. Program should have the following methods that return the following: the total rainfall for the year. Okay, so right here I could say public double get total rainfall, and we'll say return total. Say double total. Okay, so we do a system.out.println. I think I'm going to put it on a separate line so that it doesn't go off the page. Let's see here. I try to keep it on the page as much as on one line as possible. So that's going to get me the total rainfall. So in order to get the total rainfall here, I need to do a loop through each one and then sum and add it up into this total variable. So we could do basically the same thing as this, right? And instead of this, we would have total plus equals my rain at position 0. So we start at 0, we go 0 to the length, and then we just add it up each time. And then that will return the total. So what we get here. I'm not going to add these up completely, but what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 20, 22, 25, 28 with a bunch of these. I mean, it looks close enough. I'm sure it works. Let's see here. And what we could do as well is we could do like a if you don't think that it's adding all of them up, what you could do is just run something like that. And then you can see where, and then you could compare it. So 1.6, 2.1, 1.7, 3.5, 2.6, 3.7, 3.9, 2.6, 2.9, 4.3, 2.4, 3.7. Okay, cool. So it at least gets through all those and adds them all up. Alright, so that's get total rainfall. That looks good. Next up, what do we got? The average monthly rainfall. Okay, that's pretty easy to do. So once we have the total, we just need to divide it by, so you're going to want to use your get total rainfall method over, because we already wrote the part where you get the total. Let's see here, my computers. There we go. So this one gets total rainfall. This one's going to get the average. Okay, so what do we got? Average rainfall. And I'm just going to call it get average rainfall. Okay. And I'm going to put this one on the second line because that's going off the page. Alright, so there's an error there. No problem, we fixed it pretty easy. So, what do I got here? Public double. And so what we can do is we can say return this dot, because we're getting that method, and then we're dividing it by my rainfall.length. Okay. So anytime you can call methods that return the information that you want to do that. You don't want to write this code over and over again. You know that we tested it. We know that it works. So use it over again, okay? So then we could do that 35 divided by 12. So let's just check that out real quick. 35 divided by 12. That gives us our 2.9166 repeating. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so that one's fine. Next up, the month with the most rain and the month with the least rain. Okay, so most. So the month with the most rain is going to be this month, which would be month. So 0, 1, 2, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So month 10. No, wait. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's month 9, but it's really month 10 because we started at 0, remember? So it's like October or whatever. We could actually do that too, and because we don't think of months as month 1, month 2, we do month January, February, but I'm not going to do that. So this is the most, and this is the least right here. Okay. All right, so let's do this. So we say get month with most rain. And what do I got here? We got my rainfall dot. Let's say most rain. Get most rain. Get most rain. Okay, so let's look at this. Public public int get most rain. I think here. So we've got a for loop. We want to start at int I equals 1 this time because we're going to be comparing month 0, which is let me think here. You think how to explain this? Well, let's just do this. We will do return, call it most, and we'll say int most, and I might as well just do least as well. Okay, so it can't be so we're assuming that there's 0. Okay. Let me think here now. So I guess let's just start at 0, month 0, and we're going to say I is less than my rain dot length I plus plus. So if my rain at position I is greater than my rain at the highest amount, which would be, well, guys, I don't like this way of doing it. I kind of want to make the highest month and the lowest month always month 0, and then 1 through the end. So this would be 0. If that's greater than the highest, which is 0, or the most. Let's change that to most. This works. Never mind. Just watch what I'm doing. So you'll say most is equal to I. Okay, so let's look at this. So at month 0, if that at month 0 is greater than Well, yeah, it's basically 0, month 0. So month 0, least is 0. Sorry, I think I said the most rain, and I meant to say the month is 0 and the least is 0. So if whatever is at position 0 is greater than 0, see, and that's why I guess starting at position 1 is better. Because here, well, I'm going to call it most month. Least month. Okay, that will make more sense, I think. So I'm going to say it most month and return most month. So the month with the most is initially set to 0, and now we're starting at 1. So whatever's at position 1, which is right here, that is greater than 1.6. So whatever's at position 1 is greater than 2.1 is greater than 1.6. So now the most month is now position 1, which is right here. Okay, 2.1 is now the most. And we can do that right here. Println the most month plus most month. Alright, so let's look at this real quick. Alright, so month 1 is, okay, and it is still here, but then 0, 1, 2, that becomes the most, which is 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then it becomes this, so this is position 5. And then this is position 6, and then it gets to position 9, and that's the most month. Okay, so but it's not really month 9, it's 9 plus 1, so I actually have to fix that here. Month with most rain is this plus 1. So it's really month 10. So month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's make sure that works. 91. Let's see here. Alright, that should work. Month 10. Okay. Alright. The month with the most rain. Okay, cool. And then the least is, I'm going to get rid of that. So the least is going to be real similar to this. So let's do this. Let's copy this. Public month, get most rain, get least rain. So that was wanting to do, get least rain. Get month with least rain. The month with the least rain is going to be, okay. So I think that's all I need to do. If it's less than that, then we'll say least. And least. Alright, so let's try this real quick. So month 1, 1.6 has got the least amount of rain. So what might make this better is to also add the number of inches in there. So what we could do is we could do let's see here. could do is we could say public double get, let's call it get rain, and we'll pass in the month with the highest or lowest. So I'm going to call this int high low, and then this will do return my rain at the high or the low month. Okay, and in order to do that, pass that in, what we could do is right here we could say int high is equal to my rainfall dot get get the most, and then we could do like a system, do a system dot out dot println and say, you know, month with most rain was, and then do like a plus, and we could say my rainfall dot what is it, get rain. We could pass in this high right here, and then we could do the same thing right here, and we could say low get least rain, and then we could pass in low here. So we can now test to see if it gets the high and low based off of the month that. So in month 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is really 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's 4.3, that's the highest, and month 1, which is 0 right here, that's the lowest. Okay, so we actually went above and beyond by adding these two right here. You know, this would be your get rain total of month with most rain, and get rain total of month with least rain. Okay, so kind of a long program, but not too difficult. You guys should be good with this, and then if you want, you could get rid of this, and then you could put in your own data if you cared enough. But anyway, this program is done.